everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Felrus. Thank you for joining me to play some Raid Shadow Legends today. Guys, today I'm not on my own account, but I am on a member of my Discord account, Ren Shiro. He has graciously allowed me to use his account in order to showcase the man, the myth, the legend, Gurgoh the Augur, if I can find him anywhere in this extensive collection of champions, which I should be able to. He's a void Lego, right? He should be somewhere near the top. There he is. Gurgoh the Augur. So he has built him in speed and savage, which is a good build, right? We've got attack, we've got crit damage, and we've got accuracy with a nice speed roll, as well as triple crit rate. You know, the usual stats from these pieces. Good 6-star gear. Very good ascension on these gloves. So we're looking at total stats of 32k HP, 4.2k attack, 1.7k defense, 222 speed, crit capped with 227 crit damage, and 249 accuracy. Now we are going to be running Gurgoh with a increased accuracy buff in the arena. So we're going to go ahead and let's say we run against this team, all right? We have Arbiter, right? I want Gurgoh, who is there. I'm also going to be using Yoshi the Drunkard. And who else am I going to use? I think probably another nuker, right? Or another booster. Nishak might be good. I'm going to go with Georgid. I haven't used Georgid before. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and run with this team against this team here. Logging in. Now, he is a nuker, Gurgoh. That is what his passive has changed. And you want to... freeze... Yeah. Removes all buffs from all enemies. He's got this nice strip here. 80% chance of placing freeze on all enemies for one turn. Grants an extra turn. This is booked. So here we go. We've got the freeze, but it was resisted by the Arbiter. Then he has this AoE here. Attacks all enemies. Decreased defense of extra hit if the target is under freeze. And he is not going to lose any damage from the freeze because he increases damage inflicted by allies against enemies under freeze by 5%. So here we go. And of course, Skull Crown's unkillable stops him from just wiping the team, but still very good. Still very good. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and we didn't need the increased accuracy. But let's do this. Let's try to fear everybody. We fear twice. Now Georgid grants an extra turn if the attack kills an energy. So let's go enemies. So let's go with the Deadly Ballet there. And then is the Georgia not built? Question mark. Okay. There we go. Still going to win anyways. We didn't need the Georgia, I guess. But that's okay. Alright, there we go. As you can see, Gurgoh there coming in. Let's go against a slightly harder team. We won't use Georgia this time. We'll use Krisk. UDK versus UDK. That's a possibility. We have a Void Nuker, so I'm not super scared. Well, let's check to see if the UDK is built first. That's probably a good idea. UDK. Okay, he's built. Okay, he's good. Not in stone skin, but with good stats. It's 200 speed. Interesting. All right, we'll start with this. Okay, so Arbiter is once again faster. We're going to go ahead and boost up. We're going to freeze everyone and remove all the buffs, and then we are going to slap. Wow, that UDK absolutely fell. I'm more concerned with... Do I fear Riho or do I shield? I'm going to go ahead and fear. Let's see. There we go. We put the fear on the sill. Let's go in with the A1 there. Weaken the Riho. Riho cleanses. We're going to go ahead and buff. Right, okay. Sill coming in there. Let's go ahead and shield now. We've got the continuous heals. We're going to go ahead and boost again. They don't seem to have a nuker, so that means that all we have to do is wait for Gurgo's freeze to come around again, which he should do. All right. We've got a burn. We're going to boost. We'll try to provoke Sill. We do not. Try to kill UDK there. He's dealing out good damage, but this team has a lot of healing. So the question is, that's a nice Arbiter. Can he come in with the healing and counter it? Right, of course we're going against a Withier here. So Gurgoh the Augur, for those of you who don't know, he got feared, is a Void Nuker from the Augrin Tribes faction. As you can probably tell by this point in the video, right? Let's see. Try to fear. Okay, here we go. Removing all the buffs, and then we're just going to whack. There we go. There we go. Now, Sill has an interest. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. UDK, cut in front of Sill. There we go. Killer. Provokes her. That's just as good. Does that have a cooldown reset? It does not. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and kill Sill then. We'll revive our Yoshi. Boost. Right. Gurgoh here, the only reason we are still in this fight at all. Right. There we go. And then, yeah, absolutely wipes the floor of that Withier. That is very impressive. Let's see what else we can do. Here's an interesting team. Not seeming to need the increased accuracy. Let's go with someone else. Let's go with, is Nekret built? Let's see if Nekret's built. There we go. Yes, he is built. So we're gonna go with Nekret here for some extra protection. Where is he? There he is. Right, so we're still, yep, so he protects the Gurgoh, which will be really nice. Even though we're kind of running a speed-ish team, it'll still be really nice. There we go. All right, so that has the team up to attack with one enemy, and then block buffs and ally. Okay, so we'll go ahead and protect the Arbiter as well. We'll go ahead and remove everything and freeze. Extra turn. Wipes the floor. Absolutely wipes the floor. And then there's the ally attack from Nekret. Nice. We are getting into gold 4 here. This dude, Gurgoh, is insanely good. I'm going to do one more arena fight, and then we'll show him in some dungeons. We've got quite an interesting team here. We are completely going first, right? But we've got very good defensive champions as well. So, there we go. So, that is him in arena. Where else would I use Gurgoh, this fantastic Void Nuker? Trying a floor here on Doom Tower hard. We're going to keep our Kymars. We're going to use Gurgoh. And we are also going to grab a reviver. Any reviver. Literally any reviver. There we go. Start. All right, okay, so we'll boost. All right, then a Kymar goes, another Kymar goes. Lydia goes ahead and drop defense and weakens. We've got a freeze coming in from Gurgoh, and then we've got the extra hits. Of course, if there's anyone left over, they will not have any HP, and the supports can take care of it. So, Kymar is going to reset. We are going to once more drop defense and weaken. All right, go in with the freeze. Wipe out the wave. Right? And once again, if there's anyone left, the supports very easily take care of that. Right? And the beauty of having two Kymars is that Kymar can reset everyone again for this third wave here. And then we can do the exact same thing that we just did. There we go. Victory in Doom Tower. Very swift victory in Doom Tower. So let's try a harder stage, right? Come up here to floor 29. Boost. We will just A1 spam from the Kymars here. Drop defense and weaken goes up. Right? Lydia is a free champion. So everybody can get her. Right? We don't need to worry about the Scartorsus's cleansing because they are crowd controlled with the freeze. And then we simply, well, we could try to sleep with a Kymar, but I think we'll just try to nuke as possible. I think that'll work. There we go. Try to sleep again with the Kymar. We do pull it off that time. The poison will kill the Razin. Yeah, just A1 spam, I guess. Right? Scartorsus is pretty tanky, so. Yeah, you know. Alright. Freeze. Whack. Yeah, and Gurgoh does carry a decreased defense, and because he is void, he will very much find it useful, right? He won't weak hit anyone. It'll always place, all that fun stuff. There we go. Through the first wave, right? And then the Kymar will reset. Right, once again, showing him on the highest stages that he has. That Baumel is no joke, so, you know, I'm struggling with it as well. If any of you guys have tips for Baumel in the comments, that would be pretty sweet. Help us both out here, you know? All right. With the AoEs. There we go. Kymar here acting as a pretty adequate poisoner. I guess that's what happens if you build him with 100% crit rate, right? And there we go. So, Gurgoh in Doom Tower, very good champion, very good wave clear. Curse City, can we find any sort of Augur stages to Curse City? Doesn't look like Ren here has much of normal, but I don't know which stages are Augur. Here's an Augur stage in which I think he can act. Well, we'll bring 4 nukers, right? And a decreased defense weaken champion. Here we go. We will go ahead and see how the AI is. There we go. Absolute blast, and that's without the freeze. Absolute blast, and that's without the freeze. Again, not able to show him in Curse City hard because Just not available at the moment, but that's okay. There we go. Big whack. And he's absolutely clearing this for us. So very good job here by Gurgoh the Augur, right? Again, can't weak hit, places a freeze, extra turn, all that fun stuff. And Turvold, of course, just going to finish us off with some single target damage. So that has been Gurgoh the Augur. I do think those are his 3 best cases. Of course, there's Faction Wars. I don't think the Augur and faction is open today. It is not. But Gurgoh the Augur, what do you think? Was this showcase adequate enough to show you his buff from awful to a very, very, very good nuker? He did not struggle at all. By the way, these are not incredibly super high end game stats. He was not struggling at all with those waves or anything. So is this an adequate showcase? Is he good? Yes, he very much is good. I would love to have this guy for Arena. Would not complain if he came out of my Void Shard. Ren, thank you so much for letting me play on your account. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video.